taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cowboys will kick it away first. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So South Carolina's offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is... We've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
It's complete to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got more. All by himself down the middle. He's at it, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
They bring him down, but the big play will... Sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. down, Gamecocks.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that.
And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Lowers those pads. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Finds his man. It stops. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Western Kentucky put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Hilltoppers in some time. Heck of a showing today from this group. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And the Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Makes the grab. It's Peters. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. On target over the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Sanders. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
The return is brought down at the 9. And the Oklahoma State offense will take over.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Silver. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schneider. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Schneider. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Dobbs. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Making side adjustments here. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wants to fire on second down. Got the quick pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Offense working from the pistol. Going to sling it on second down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. He breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shifty...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right on the money. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Creates a little space. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic with his feet. Keeps it and gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Oh, not enough space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Grabbed in the middle, it's Silver. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're dealing with a second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. Took care of it himself. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Gets the back moving. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Here's the handoff. There he goes! The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind
turning it on. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but
it's picked off. 13 time he's done that this year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll leave it with him. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got it in the middle. It's Peters. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Davis. And runs through another guy. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Davis. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
With the catch, it's Sullivan. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Sullivan. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Touch pass on the run. Slithers into space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He got a step and just dusted the field. They are finished. finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Pucks it out of the air. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. The running back has it. Quick spin on the right. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cowboys will try to punch it in on first and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw again. He's going to take off. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And you can't get it all back in one play, but I really like that second down, man. I mean, that's a big positive chunk. You sneak the run in. They weren't thinking about the run. They were thinking pass after that disaster of first down what it was. So you kind of make this a little bit more manageable, easier play call now on third down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quiet. Big guy tries to barrel in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught, close to the marker, it's Davis. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Gets open down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Short hands, it's Gentry. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Davis.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a
headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Oh, they're after him! And the defense, got him at the 27. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're